Okay. So we have a few questions here in Zoom, no? So for the first one, where to find reliable suppliers from the Philippines for packaged goods, CPG, food, beauty care, and healthcare products from Gym SM. So actually, I don't think I'm the one um, who can answer this question. Probably we can have our partners from DTI or partners from Lazada or Zalora answer this question moving forward. But we'll definitely take note of this, Jim. We'll get back to you. Second question is from Abigail Bermejo. Is majority of the Filipinos ready for this transition? To be honest with you, majority in terms of the majority of the Filipinos, probably not. But we have to. We have to be, especially in this situation. We have to help our fellow Filipinos be ready for us to be able to shift them online. As business owners, as entrepreneurs, we have to help our customers with this transition. No, we have to educate them. If tayo yung nakakaalam paano ba maging online ngayon, kailangan turuan din natin yung customers natin to shift their behavior online. Yan. Next, from Dario Opistan. May kailangan ba na baguhin sa business registration kung mag-shift sa online? This is actually a very good question, and we'll get back to you from our partners from DTI. Next, from Mon Polito. How do we convince consumers to transition to virtual wallets credit card payment? So this will be discussed by our partners from, I think, Union Bank, Paymaya, etc. We have a session for specific to this, I think, on Sunday, or if not, paki-check na lang yung schedule ng DTI regarding the different discussions, no? And they will be the experts on how to transition our customers to virtual wallets. Thank you for that question. Next, from Alberto Sabarias. What are the possible problems to be encountered with online business? To be honest, there are multiple problems that can be encountered, no? But it depends on the platform. I guess it also depends on the payment method that you use. So pwede kasing if you, ito just an example top of mind, no? If you have your payments through mobile banking, pwedeng magkaroon ng problema dun sa platform ng mobile banking na yun. So I'm not saying naman magkakaroon, pero andun kasi sa platforms na yung possible problems that we can encounter. But in terms of your own, in terms of setting up your own online business, it's also up to you how to set it up, how to make it successful, how to communicate to your consumers, to your customers regarding your online business. So thank you for that question. So from an anonymous attendee, what is QuadX? Okay, so QuadX is a tech company. So marami kaming different services that we offer. We have shipping cart. Shipping cart is basically a service that we provide that if you buy, let's say from the US, from the UK, bibili ka sa Amazon doon or whatever store, you ship it to us. We have our own warehouse in the US, and then we ship it to you. So instead of directly shipping all of your purchases in the US, for example, here straight in Manila, you ship it to our warehouse. So what we do is we consolidate all of your purchases. So pwedeng bumili ka sa Amazon, pwedeng bumili ka sa eBay. So marami kang purchases. So ang mangyayari sa'yo, if hindi ka gumamit ng shipping cart, kanya-kanyang padala yun sa'yo. If you use shipping cart, ipapadala yun sa warehouse namin, ibabox namin yun, ipapadala namin sa'yo isang box na lahat. So that's shipping cart. For GoGo Express naman, we also provide delivery service here in the Philippines. So similar to LBC na nagpapadala ka, pwede ka rin magpadala through GoGo Express. Paylink is also one of our services that we provide. This is actually our payment solution for merchants. So all of these will be discussed separately in detail on Friday. So next, how to create an online app. I believe this will be answered later on when we discuss the topic on how to set up your online business. Next, from K Villa. As Sec Lopez said on numerous interviews, the Philippines is really poised towards doing businesses and transactions online. The pandemic crisis only hastened its utilization. We know this was out of necessity. As such, many businesses, including MSMEs, indeed needed to respond accordingly, but likely without proper preparation. While we're now very liberal about promoting the online platform, number one, how ready is our overall telco infra as well as MSMEs going into the online space? Number two, what immediate protections are in place to protect both seller and buyer from fraudulent services and transactions, unregistered products, and similar anomalies in non-person-to-person transactions? Number three, has DTI and SEC/BIR accommodate online businesses in forms registrations as a category? I think regulating bodies should also impose issuing of ORs on all transactions, etc. So I think, although this is a very good set of questions, no, I don't think I am the expert in answering these questions, especially on the telco side, no. In terms of the other questions, I leave it up to our DTI partners to answer your inquiries. Next. From Leah Gatchalian, how will we know if the e-commerce platforms such as Zalora, Lazada, Shopee are legitimate? I believe naman that they have already established themselves here in the Philippines, and they are actually our partners with this Control Plus Biz Now program. So they will have different talks all throughout the next coming days, discussing their product, discussing how to set up your own online business. So I'm pretty much assured that they are legitimate in terms of doing business here in the Philippines. From Jim SM, what if an online business provides premium value rewards to consumers? Will they shift faster? Possibly. I'm not ruling it out. It depends on your strategy as a business. Pwedeng ang gawin mo para mas mabilis mag-transition yung customers mo, magbigay ka ng free. Sabihin mo sa kanila, okay, pwede kang bumili sa retail store ko, pero pag bumili ka sa online store ko, bibigyan kita ng freebie. Pwedeng ganon. So, depende na yon kung paano magre-respond lahat ng consumers mo. Again, the possibilities are endless. It's up to you how you will be able to attract your consumers to move online. Definitely, marami tayong gagawin with our partners and with DTI to educate the consumers. But in our own little way, to directly talk to our customers, we can actually teach them through premium rewards, through educational inquiries, etc. Thanks for that question. Okay, anonymous attendee. We are in PUJ operation, transport business. How can we go online? Definitely, in the transport business, offline naman yung business na yan, no? But in terms of going online, an example would be through payments. Instead of handling cash, pwede ka nang gumamit ng online payments, prepaid payments, or even GCash or Paymaya, gamitin natin sila, di ba? Meron sila yung mga QR codes. So doon pa lang, makakatulong na tayo sa situation now wherein we have to do social distancing, physical distancing, and at the same time, pwede ka na maging online just because of the payment method that you use. Next, from Maan Tejada. You have told us everything good about online business. What about the risk? Okay. Of course, there are many risks. Just like any other business, no? Maraming risks yan. Even if you are offline, andyan pa rin yung fraudulent purchases. Andyan pa rin yung fake accounts. I'm not saying naman that being online will stop people from doing fraudulent activities. So marami pa rin risks involved the different transactions that we have if we are online. However, I would believe naman na with our partners in Lazada, in GCash, in Paymaya, in Zalora, etc., they would have put stringent security measures for us to be able to catch those fraudulent transactions, fraudulent customers. So mas andun pa rin yung risk, Pero I really believe mas secure ngayon if you go online. Next, from June Flores. The cost to customer is getting higher because of the delivery services and etc. etc. How can we convince the customers to move online? Yes, the cost now is higher, no? Definitely, especially with the higher demand and low supply. But if we move online slowly, if we move our supply online, tataas yung supply, mamimit niya yung demand. So by law of supply and demand, pwedeng bumaba yung costs ng delivery just because of sheer volume. So if we move our businesses online, we can actually help our consumers afford being online at the same time because of the law of the supply and demand. Next, from Godwin Enerio. Okay, this is just a comment. Add to the major benefits to be online, a fourth one, it is healthier. Yes, with our current situation, being online is actually healthier. We can practice social distancing and we can do transactions without face-to-face interactions with our customers. Next, from Dennis Banyaga. Paano itatransition ng mga businesses sa online if ang business mo is service-based and sometimes a lot of customers gusto makita ang process habang ginagawa ang product mo? Like printing services na karamihan gusto print while you wait. Okay, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of businesses like you with those challenges. No, I'm not saying naman that being online is the solution to everything. There are still some businesses that need to be offline. Just like yung example kanina, yung transport business. Someone here owns PUJs, operates PUJs. So definitely, hindi 100% pwede silang maging online. But in terms of doing business like payments, for example, customer service, definitely, pwede na nating i-transition yon online to lessen costs, lessen the interaction face-to-face. Kunwari may customer inquiry lang naman, hindi nila kailangan pumunta sa store natin. Payments, kung gusto natin, advanced payments, pwede sila mag-pay through mobile banking, through virtual wallets, etc. So, when I talk about moving your business online, most of us, or if some of us, can do it 100%. 100% ng business ko, gagawin kong online through deliveries, through our Facebook accounts, through Instagram. Definitely, may mga ganong businesses. And there are businesses na hindi 100% kaya mag-move online. But there are some ways that we can improve our operations, that we can lessen our costs by just being online through payments, through customer service, etc. From Luisita Marzan, what happens to manpower when businesses go online? Is there an issue of human resource dislocation? Okay, so thank you for this question. Definitely, there are some effects when you go online. However, it can be both positive and negative. It can be positive if you go online, for example, from a brick and mortar store, and then you go online and have a wider reach of deliveries, etc. So, dadami ngayon yung transactions mo. Pwede mangyari if you go online, kailangan mo ngayon ng additional manpower just for inventory. Kailangan mo additional manpower just to answer inquiries sa Facebook page mo. So, pwedeng both negative and online yung maging transition mo in terms of the effect to manpower. So, it really depends on you as a business owner, how you're going to look at it, how are you going to transition your business offline to online. Thank you. Probably the last question from Jim SM. I think I've answered this question earlier, so let's move on. Okay, from Rosario Gomban. So I'll answer this since we have a few minutes left. This will be the last question that I will answer. How would you encourage companies to use this service by their customers, given that there's some problems encountered in connectivity and others do not have connection at all? Thank you. Okay. So that's one of the limitations that we have now in terms of being online. I'll be honest about it. Kailangan you have connectivity as a business owner and your customers also have connectivity. But that's also where we can come in and educate our customers. DTI, our partners in DTI, our partners in the telecommunications industry, our partners in the different online platforms can only do so much. Yes, we can do these like webinars, teach our business, teach business owners how to be online, teach our customers how to be online. But as a business owner, I think this is where you can actually help us transition all of our consumers to go online, teach them how to be connected all the time, how to order um, through your online store, etc. I'm not saying naman that this is just the one solution for this problem. This is a problem that we have to tackle moving forward with our telco partners, with our partners in the government, especially with DTI. But thank you. That is actually a very, very, very relevant question. Thank you for that. Yeah, so actually, thank you everyone for all of the questions. I'll try to answer some of them uh, through chat if possible. But thank you very much for listening. Thank you for joining this Zoom call, and thank you for everyone on Facebook Live.
Thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce DTI Assistant Secretary Jean Pacheco, lead project head for this reboot package. She'll take a couple of minutes to explain to us the details of the reboot package. Jean?
Sorry. Hello again to everyone. And thank you again, Joseph. Parang ang bilis ng oras ha. And thank you very much for answering all of the questions. And to those that have not been answered, si Joseph promised also to answer it, no. Anyway, everybody, as you can see, no, yung pong sinasabi natin ngayon that the information on why do we want to go online, nasagot po yun ni Joseph at sana medyo naliwanagan talaga tayo ng konti. Yun ho yung essence ng ating Control Plus Biz Reboot Now. Kasi ngayon medyo marami na ho ngayon talagang nakakatanggap at nakakaintindi na dapat talaga mag-online na. Dati, sabi natin, oo, mag-e-commerce, pero ngayong nagkaroon ng COVID, lalong napadali yung ating pagiging interesado, no, because of the pandemic, no, yung ating new normal, magiging yung e-commerce natin ngayon ay yung new normal na ika nga. So itong basic sessions, tawag ko natin ito actually a master class, no. Ito po really is one of that's a suite of assistance that we call it in DTI. We have a program that we're calling it a reboot package for online enterprises. So reboot, parang ulitan ho, ano. So sige lang, we'll make it, let's go through it lang. Sa mga hindi po ko pang, sa mga bago ho nating nanonood ngayon sa Facebook, welcome po, at saka ho sa mga Zoom participants natin. Ang reboot package for online SMEs is basically ang first ano po natin dito with DTI is to give everybody access to information. So lahat ho ng nagpapasalamat ho kami kay QuadX na siya ho yung magandang nagsimula ngayon at binigyan ho niya kayo ng mga information kung ano ang mga tanong na gusto talaga nating hindi natin actually natatanong pa. So information is important. Ngayon, the other packages ho, yung dito sa reboot package, pag kayo po ay gusto na po ninyong mag-online, pagka nakita nyo na ho yung mga choices na ating pwede nyong pagpilian, kayo po ba ay mag-Facebook, kayo po ba ay mag-Instagram, kayo ho ba ay magtatayo ng sarili nyong website, kayo ho ba ay mag-onboarding, o ang kailangan ho ninyo platform ng delivery, kagaya halimbawa ng QuadX. Kung may produkto kayo, sila pong magda-deliver. Kung ano pang model po ng inyong online business, ito pong si DTI ay nandito para tumulong para sa inyo. Pwedeng kung onboarding, pwedeng namin kayong tulungan sa payment. Tinutulungan po natin ngayon sa training. Ngayon po puro basic. Magkakaroon ho tayo siguro sa susunod because of the interest that has been generated. Magkakaroon din po siguro ngayon tayo ng advanced. Meron po tayong the relationship that we have with all of the e-commerce platforms. They all promise that they will use the respective resources of their companies. Pag kayo po ay kasama sa reboot package, bibigyan nila kayo ng parang seller support. Kasi may mga tauhan din ho sila na yan po talaga ang trabaho nila. Tutulong ho sa mga SMEs na bago pa lang dito no, sa kanilang mga platforms. At ewan ko kung nabanggit ba to ni Joseph. Joseph, were you able, nabanggit mo ba to kanina? But isa po si QuadX, no? Sa aming kinausap, pati po yung mga ibang delivery platforms, si Grab, si Lalamove. Sila po talagang sinasabihan, o bigyan naman po natin ng mga discounted cost para po sa mga, if you have a website, for example, if you have if you have products, you have an online business and you want to sell, then they will give you discounted cost no to deliver your products. And finally, another aspect po nitong reboot package kung kayo po ay mag-enroll na dito would be access to loans, no? Access to loans. So, yung pong can you go to the next slide please? So yan po ang natin. So kapag pagka nakita ho natin yung essentially details lang ho, halimbawa ho, whether you are new to online, kailangan ninyong magkaroon ng free website development, pwede po namin kayong matulungan dyan. So lahat ng nakikita ho ninyo sa screen, I hope that you can see them, whether it's loan, marketing assistance, onboarding, online payment, and skills training. Si Department of Trade and Industry po ay nandito, no? Kami po ay at ang aming pinuno na si Secretary Mon Lopez, siya po ang nagsabi sa na gamitin natin ang e-commerce, no, para ito po talaga ang susi na pwede ho tayong umasensa dito sa ating mga business. So kaya ho namin sinabing control Bs, tama po yung sinabi ni Yusek Makatoman at ulitin ko lang din ho na at this point in time na medyo mahirap po ang kalagayan natin ngayon, it's time to take control of our business. So we'd like to tell all our business, so it's time to reboot now. So many thanks. And since I have the mic, I'd like to say hello to all of the negosyo centers that I understand are also sumusubaybay po ngayon, no, through Facebook Live dito po sa ating mga seminars, webinars dito sa Control Biz Reboot Now. So again, thank you very much. I would like to request those who are interested to please drop us an email, no? Kami po sa DTI e-commerce. That's ECO, e-commerce office at dti.gov.ph. So marami pong salamat. And Carlo, thank you so much. And to all of our speakers to our speaker from QuadX, marami pong salamat. At salamat po din, Yusek Gani, for opening and welcoming this first masterclass. Nag-iba po tayo ng format ngayon. First masterclass po ito. Thank you, Carlo. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Asik. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Carlo. Thank you, Yusek.
Marami pong salamat sa ating mga speakers. Sa ating pagtatapos, gusto po rin nating pasalamatan lahat ng mga partners sa proyektong ito. TAMS International Business School at Philippine Trade Training Center bilang learning partners, Wonderman Thompson bilang agency partner, and of course, our enabling partners. Sa alphabetical order, Foodpanda, GCash, Google, Grab Express and Grab Food, Lalamove, Lazada, Leadmore, PayMaya, QuadX Paylink and QuadX GoGo Express, Shopee, the Singapore Institute of Materials Management, Union Bank, and Zalora. Salamat sa lahat ng mga viewers para sa session na ito. Sana ay nakatulong po sa inyong negosyo ang ating session. Gusto po namin kayong imbitahin sa mga susunod pa naming webinars hanggang Sabado. Pakisagot po ang ating online survey form when you leave this webinar. We will use this to further improve our services moving forward. Please do attend our succeeding webinars as well. We will flash on screen the schedule for the remaining webinars this week. Again, thank you very much, everyone. Please visit our official Facebook page, DTI e-commerce, or send an email to DTI e-commerce office at echo@dti.gov.ph. Happy rebooting at mabuhay!